Panther team out of Indianapolis. He will come off of corner number 4 and get the white flag. One more mile of competition for Sam Hornish from Defiance, Ohio.
He's going low.
How would you like to be 21 years old and on the verge of winning your first IndyCar race? Wow.
Just turned 21 years of age. He's in turns 3 and 4. Is he going to make it to the finish line? He is indeed in his 9th.
Great job, Sammy. Great job, buddy. You're the man. we thought you were winning. Now we know you are. Well done, Sammy. I'm proud, buddy. Well done.
In his 9th start, Sam Hornish wins his first Indy Racing League event. He is the 20th different driver to come home to victory lane in 44 IRL races.
Fisher's got to be extremely happy, even though it doesn't look like she's going to be able to give him much of a challenge here in this last lap. But she's done a great job. The crew has kept her right in the hunt all day long.
Less than a lap to go now.
She's hung up, Sam. She's hung up. You're going to be all right. You got about a 2-second lead now.
Sam Hornish Jr.
Bring it on home. You got plenty of time.
Is going to do it.
Compared you to Rick Mears, but you're the Sam Hornish, baby. Great. Unbelievable.
Sam Hornish wins again. His 2nd race victory in 2001.
Boy, that was awesome. You'll see guys standing there directing you.
He's the first back-to-back winner since Greg Ray at Dover. And the drivers have got to watch their lines because Brian Barnhart has warned them about blocking. Scott Sharp is holding off the challenge right now, but he's staying at the bottom of the racetrack. Now we've got less than 3 laps to go.
And Hornish is trying everything to get around him. He's going up, he's going down. He's trying to get up tight and get a good run off him. Unbelievable.
Well, knowing that Scott is protecting the bottom, Sam has got to go to the high side of the racetrack to make a move. But Buell now is the one that's going to go up top.
Yeah, and he's being told that Buell's there, so he's not only got to worry about trying to get the lead, but also say, whoa, you can see Buell got pretty high there.
They're coming down for the white flag. One more lap to go. And it's going to be Scott Sharp that leads the next to last lap. Who will it be when they come around again? Sharp, Hornish, Buell at Texas for the win. They go through 1 and 2 in the same order. Hornish has got to make a move here soon, and he's got to do it to the top side of the racetrack. Will he have the momentum to do it? He goes to the high side, but Scott Sharp maintains the slight advantage as they come off the 4th corner at the line. Oh, Hornish got him! Oh my gosh, what a finish!
Unbelievable!
Oh my goodness!
She shows them you're the champion.
Oh!
Way to dig, way to dig.
Oh, that was unbelievable!
Stop and turn 3.
Say something, Larry.
How can you say? What do you say? I mean, this guy hasn't been able to pull a pass off on the outside all race long. Doesn't even try to go out there. Looks under the bottom side, and all of a sudden, on the last corner, he just pulls out there. And look at this.
Well, he's going to stop over in turn 3 because
was 14th, 8 laps back. Laurent Radon was 15th, 8 laps back. Billy Boat was 16th, 10 laps back. Then John DeFries in 17th, 11 back. And there is the checkered flag, the yellow and the checkered. And the first win of the year going to the 22-year-old youngster, the defending series champion. He won this race 1 year ago. He was chased to the finish line last year by another youngster of the Indy Racing League, Sarah Fisher. Sarah's a spec.
This could be an interesting finish with a half a lap to go when we get to that point. Jacques Lazier seems a little quicker off of 1 and 2. Sam Hornish is a little quicker off of 3 and 4, right by the start and finish line.
Buddy Lazier must have had some, oh, how close. Buddy Lazier must have had some issue on just the last lap because he suddenly dropped well back to 7th. And DeFerrin came up to battle right on for 3rd.
Still inside, still there. Keep digging. White flag.
decision about this race. Looking outside, looking outside. Now can Lazier come out? They're going to drag race down the backstretch. Lazier puts his nose ahead of Hornish. Hornish tucks in to try to pick up some draft air behind Lazier. Gotta run. Hornish moves to the outside. They're in turn 4. Inside, inside. Keep doing it, keep doing it. You got it. Way to go, Sam. Great job, Sammy. Nice, buddy. Great job. For second, for third, coming to the line. Loren Ray Dawn comes across in third, followed by DeFerrin and Catherine Nevis. Holy cow.
Keep pay. DeFerrin, very experienced. 3 to go. Very, very tight. Round they come. Hornish all over the back of DeFerrin. Has a look at the outside, goes on the inside and makes it stick. 2 to go, and Hornish has taken the lead. Fantastic stuff, very elementary, beautifully done. Went wide, drew his man up, dropped down the inside, and he's heading for the checkered flag with 2 to go. White flag next time around. Fantastic racing from Sam Hornish. And the dominance of the Penske's perhaps just beaten this time around. We're on the final lap. Round they come again. Hornish looking for it, wanting it. He says number 1, and he is tonight at least. Fantastic. Hornish takes it in front of DeFerrin, Giafoni, Schechter, Olza Jr. Round they come, slowing down, but all the plaudits are for this man. Phenomenal stuff from Sam.
Now, Paul, it's interesting to watch as we go through the turn. Unser Jr. seems to be a little bit quicker. As soon as they come off a turn, for instance, turn 4, Hornish seems to surge ahead. And I almost say that he seems to be ahead at the line. We'll have to see if that's going to be the case on the very final lap.
With 4 to go, they continue to test back and forth on one another. There's the line coming.
Oh, that's even too close for me to call.
Of course, nobody's telegraphed what they're thinking for the last lap either.
Brian Barnhart told these guys in this morning's drivers meeting.
Whoa! Cheever tries to get down inside Catherine Nevis. Doesn't work. Lazier's now up in that fight. Lazier comes up alongside Catherine Nevis.
Hornish again over the line first.
Foot that time. You were lead by 1 foot.
See, the teams are watching that. Now it's Kelly's team, their responsibility to get on there and say, hey, you need to try a different line now, Unser Jr. Because right now, you're not leading where it counts.
Unfortunately, we can only listen to one radio at a time. You wonder what everybody else is saying. While we listen to Carter, and they pass under the white flag.
By just about a foot that time.
Paul, there's not a spectator in these stands today that is sitting down right now.
2 by 2, the front 4. The field all tightly bunched together. Heading into turn 3.
Oh!
On the final lap. Now Buddy Lazier comes up to take a look to the inside. And Unser Jr. and Hornish go to the line side by side. Unofficially, it's Hornish who takes the win. Oh, boy, it was amazingly close. Hornish with his 7th career win and at 24 thousandths of a second. Look at that, right there. At 24 thousandths, what is it, 3 inches?
That is amazing. He wins from the pole, Paul. What a great weekend for Panther Racing.
So Sam Hornish wins by 24 ten-thousandths of a second. We'll return after this word from our ABC station.
Still inside, still there, still inside.
See,
here comes
Sharp
off
the gas.
And around, they go in, they come back in on.
See, Sharp's got the experience. He's hungry. He can see it. He can taste it. You heard Mira lift off the gas.
Still inside, still there, still there.
2 former winners now running on the inside. Sharp, former champion. And Alex Barron, who won his first race this season. 3 to go. Hornish gets him right at the line. And remember, Last week in Chicago, every lap they were calculating what did it take just to get your nose ahead at the line, because that's the only place it counts.
Jim Cindric Hall is telling Castroneves, think about the line. Think about the position at the finish. I'm sure he is.
Well, right now, all he can do is win it.
White flag, one to go, all over your butt. Stay tight, stay tight.
And these guys know it.
Still side by side. Hornish Jr. had the lead by inches as they crossed the line last time. Now he comes a little bit further ahead.
Do it at the line. Still inside, still inside.
They come for the line. They come for the line.
We are the champions.
And it's Hornish. It's Hornish. Hornish the champion. Hornish the winner.
Absolutely the way Hornish wants to do it. Win the race and win the championship.
Helio Castroneves crosses the line 96 10,000ths behind Hornish. Mira third, Sharp fourth, Barron fifth. Oh, they've done it again. 17.3 to Dixon 2:16.8.
Did we blister any other tires? Because I think we got our blisters right here.
Now that's interesting to hear from Hornish, because last year some blistering went on with some tires here. He knows he's got one lap left, and he's certainly not going to take his foot off.
Half a lap to go, half a lap to go.
Dixon still in pursuit. Giant crowd here on their feet watching as Sam Hornish
Good
Jr.
job, Sam. Thanks for the fast race. I'm off the
takes the
field.
win. His first of the season. Another different winner here. The Pennzoil Panther crew celebrates. They've done it again. Getting the equipment, and they're gone. Scott Dixon in second. Brian Herta, 14 seconds back in third place. Gary? John Barnes, the drivers, will take their points battle on to the ultra-fast California Speedway. It's the Toyota Indy 400, Sunday, September 21st at 3 noon Pacific here on ABC Sports. There's the restart order. Thomas Scheckter, Dixon, and Kanaan are going to have cars that they have to get around to get in touch with the lead.
Green.
You're looking back from Roger Yasukawa. Hornish right behind him. Brian Herta out in front. Pulls away, gets a nice start. Front of the field gets a nice start.
Got one looking.
Look at that. Hornish goes up high.
Inside. Clear behind.
And wow, Weldon just rockets through there.
Puts that Honda power to use and did a great job and a great draft on the restart. Some great side-by-side racing.
Oh, yeah, now they go for the lead. Roger Yasukawa, great Southern California racer, and Brian Herta. And they stay there side by side.
The veteran Herta on the low side, and
Here comes
Yasukawa,
Hornish.
rookie.
Hornish coming up on the outside. They run three wide into three.
Three wide.
I don't know how this is going to work,
Brian, be careful.
Three wide. Still three wide.
Oh, it
They
takes
are
your breath
bouncing
away.
off of each other.
Three wide. Go ahead, move on down.
Roger Yasukawa, the rookie, and it was in the middle like a ping pong ball.
Dixon coming down the inside now. Hornish into second place. Dixon is third. Yasukawa just finally said, I've had enough of this, and had to get back out of there. Herta still the leader. 4 laps to go.
Herta will play it smart. He'll play it low. Now watch what's going on with Scheckter.
Looking inside.
Dual problems. Scheckter right behind Hornish on the high side. But Brian Herta has been given this car a great ride this year.
Still there. Come on.
That's still the quick way.
This is so much fun, Paul. This is when the drivers love this shootout.
Got one inside. Two to go.
The crowd on its feet, 2 to go.
Clear inside.
And you know what? We got 2 more races of this. One in California and one in Texas before we decide the championship. Herta still holds on down low. Herta sees the white flag. 1 to go. Hornish now surges ahead.
White flag.
Now that's very important what we just saw there, Paul, because at the line, Herta was actually not far enough ahead of Hornish. Even though he's on the low side.
Closest finish in IRL history was here last year. Will it be closer this year? Hornish and Herta. They hammer for turn 3. Come through turn 3. The final corner just ahead. Dixon closes down in behind them, and they're going to go 3 wide at the line, and it's Hornish. Hornish takes it at the line. Dixon gets second, and Herta drops to third.
Well done, Sammy. I don't know what to say, buddy.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Look at Dixon. His wheels are actually on the low side on the white line. What amazing driving.
And Michael Andretti looking at saying, what happened?
I can't believe we didn't have a crash.
That was some incredible driving by all of them. 99 ten-thousandths of a second is the unofficial report. Sam Hornish wins the Delphi Indy 300. Look back from Scott Sharp at the leaders coming toward him.
White flag, white flag.
2 miles to go.
Oh, off the gas. The car's not working well for him, but Sam's got slowed up just a little bit in the high side there.
Clear, clear.
Dixon has a little better momentum coming off the corner. Sharp comes up high. Dixon sees the opportunity, comes down low. But it looks like it's all Hornish.
Just bring it on home.
Sam Hornish. Sam Hornish has won 3 of the last 4 races and will now trail the points leaders by a mere 19 points. Sam Hornish has won at California.
Would you have thought in the middle of the season that Sam Hornish could be running for the championship at the last race of the season at Texas? What an amazing feat with that new Chevrolet engine.
So the finish is Hornish, Dixon, Kanaan, Weldon, and Castroneves and Dixon are
Just he's looking forward.
Just a few feet away, flat out and flying.
Look how high they are, off of 4. A big difference in lines from the lap previously. Gets
they
a
see
sneak.
the white flag. Hornish, who had been trying Castroneves high, drops in low on Castroneves. They're now on the backstretch. They're into the headwind.
Outside, still outside, outside.
He's going to push him high, try and keep him high.
Outside.
Oh, this one is going to be tight. They come to the finish line. Hornish has done it. Hornish beats Castroneves in his 12th career win. Oh, he snockered his teammate.
What a way to make the new boss happy, Paul. And you talked about bonus. I bet you there's one for that one.
Penske cars, 1st and 2nd. Toyota, 1st and 2nd. Dan Weldon finishes in 3rd with Honda power. Takagi is 4th.
That was a very defensive move by Sam. You know, he saw Dario on the outside. He just kept moving up.
But the reason that happened is that because the dirty air off of Sam's car in front got onto Dario's car. He did not have the grip in the turn, didn't have the speed to get those downforce working. It just got real high.
The white flag is out. The final lap. Sam Hornish Jr. out in front with one more turn. He picks up his 13th career win. First since 04 in Homestead. Your winner, Sam Hornish Jr.
Great drive by Sam.
It's a 1-2 day for that man, Roger Penske, as he celebrates 40 years of racing. And Gilles de Ferran, you know maybe better than anyone what that means to those two. Forget about the tattoo that Castroneves got from Sam Hornish Jr. earlier. All is forgiven.
There is no team orders between those guys. And let's review that the restart again.
They come out of turn number 4. The white flag is out. 1 lap to go. If Dario Franchitti has any Nashville magic, now is the time to unleash it. Unfortunately for Sam, he's got lap traffic in front. Looks like Ed Carpenter just in front of him.
Now what Ed needs to do is to move over because he's not running for position right now and not affect the outcome.
Coming around turn number 4.
Gearbox is almost completely shot, but we made it to the end, boys. Good job in the pits all
The
day.
pride of Defiance, Ohio, Sam Hornish Jr. has picked up the victory. His 2nd win of the season. His first coming at Phoenix, 14th win of his career. And that moves him into a tie for 2nd in points. Roger Penske's 6th win in Milwaukee, the first since 1994. And Crystal Hornish wins the Battle of the Wives this week, but I'm sure that Ashley Judd is certainly proud of Dario Franchitti. What a tremendous performance, conserving fuel all the way from lap number 130. But in the end, It was Penske perfect. Sam Hornish, who had the pole, comes out and gets the victory.
Moment right now. Can Michael Andretti pull it off at the age of 43? Will he win his first Indy? The green flag is out, and this time by there will be 4 laps remaining at Indianapolis. And look at the traffic behind him. That's Marco, 4 cars back. That's lap vehicles in between.
Is that Herta in his second position I've seen right now?
I don't think so.
It's Brian Herta in his second position now.
Yes, it is.
It's a team car. He could help Michael win this race if he could just hold that line. It's Marco in the second place. He immediately gets out of the way. Marco's going by on the outside. Brian Herta's going to tuck right back in. Then it's Hornish.
And the 4th car in that freight train is Sam Hornish.
The crowd is going nuts. They're jumping out. I've never seen the people this excited in my entire life. I wish the fans could look up and see what I'm seeing.
Now, how dirty will Michael be to hold back his son?
Marco's going to take a look on the outside heading into 1. We haven't seen that since 1991.
Oh, my gosh. Marco Andretti, 19-year-old sensation. I've never seen a driver at this age as good as this kid is right now. He's amazing. The talent is on. Here comes Hornish on the inside. 3 to go.
Look at Michael. He was trying to hold back Hornish so he would not have a chance of getting anywhere close to Marco.
It looks like Michael's hopes for victory are dashed again. This time by, there will be 2 laps to go. The Indianapolis 500 has become the Indianapolis 5. Will it be Marco Andretti or will it be Sam Hornish Jr.? Hornish coming after him. The margin at the stripe, half a second. The look of Mario Andretti and the captain tells it all. Here comes Hornish. He's closing on Marco Andretti.
Oh, this does not look good. Oh,
Sam should have waited. He should have waited until the front stretch.
It may cost him dearly because this time by, it will be 1 lap to go. Just listen to the crowd as they come down the front stretch.
White flag. I believe Marco can do this. I really think he's got it. He's got to hold the line. Low lane, Marty Scott. This kid, I believe, is going to win this race. The most exciting Daytona 5. I'm sorry, the most exciting Indy 500 ever.
Down the backstretch for the final time. His father has not won it in 15 tries. Through 3. Hornish closing one more time. Coming out of 4. Down the front stretch. It's a drag race. Marco Andretti. Hornish. Who's going to win? At the stripe. It's Hornish.
Oh, Hornish wins.
Hornish wins by 6/100ths of a second. The closest finish, second closest in Indy history.
All right. You're a hell of a band guy. Whoa. You're the man. Yeah, that's awesome, Sam.
If you are Marco Andretti, though, you cannot be disappointed.
Look at the agony, the ecstasy. Let's go back, take another look at this great finish. I didn't think Sam could do it after losing that first attempt, that first run.
I absolutely thought that he blew it because he didn't get that run on him before and make it successful. But look at this. It almost made me myself back in 1992 when I chased Al Jr., except Sam got the job done.
Scott, Roger Penske runs Sam Hornish that race. He won him that race by bringing him down pit road and topping him off the field and barely making it on field mileage.
The second closest finish in the history of this 90-year event. Sam Hornish, who had never completed the 500 miles in his prior attempts here, in his 7th try, not only does he complete them, he wins the Indianapolis 500.
I don't think I've ever been this excited in my entire life. I can't believe what I just witnessed.
It's incredible. That's what makes this the greatest spectacle in racing.
I'm happy Hornish won. I was paying for
It
that
reminds
kid
me of
so
some
bad.
sprint car racing, doesn't it, right now? I mean, it's unreal what it's doing.
And guys, he's staying out there because he doesn't want to lose any more points.
Yeah,
Under yellow, he can motor around, he can stay there. I mean, here we come around. This time it will be for the checkered flag, as we will be waiting for Sam Hornish right there to pick up his second win this year.
You are the man. You get that 500 back now.
Well, Penske's really happy that, like we talked earlier, it's Phil Morris's hometown. He's won the race for him. Everybody's cheering. He dominated tonight. It was just an unbelievable driving experience Hornish put through tonight, guys.
Sam, the first driver ever to repeat here at Richmond International Raceway. It is his 16th career win and is definitely going to help him in the points championship chase.
I mean, guys, you're talking about an inch or 2 inches. We just watched them go down into turn 1, and they were touching going into turn 1. So, man, I'll tell you, if they hook wheels, we're in big trouble right now.
But no one's going to take their foot off the gas. I can guarantee you it's 100% throttle going around here right now, all the way around.
Side by side in the closing laps. The closest margin ever here at Kansas, 5/1000th of a second back in 2004. And it is Weldon trying to track down Sam Hornish. It was Buddy Rice who won that 2004 race. Here we go. This time by, the white flag airs out. Hornish.
Marty, he's got one shot going down 3 and 4. He's going to have to choose his line and watch very smartly as Hornish pushes him high and now tries to take the air away from him.
Going into turn 3, Hornish hugs the white line down low. Will he pick up his 17th career win, or will Weldon get his 11th? Coming for the stripe. Here comes the checkered flag. Sam Hornish goes back to back and does it again. And Hornish will take over the points lead. And, yep, Chris is going to have to keep wearing those jeans.
The first one.
Can Castro-Nevitt's get around to make it a 1-2 Penske car finish?
Yeah, Dixon's hanging on. Weldon's moved into 4th. That's about the best he could hope for.
There's the white flag. Paul Blevins with the white flag. Now let's watch this battle for second.
Well, I have to say, I think Dixon's going to be real happy to come home here in second place if he can hang on, because he had every chance to do it, but Hornish was just so quick. Once he moved to the outside, it was all over.
Well, Hornish will pick up his 4th victory of the season. Dixon takes second. Castro-Nevitt's third. Weldon, Kanaan, Mira comes in 6th. And Schechter. Patrick was 8th. 9th was Franchitti. 10th was Herta. Eddie Carpenter a lap off the pace in 11th.
Coming to the white flag this time by. Here it is, 1 to go.
White flag.
Remember we said last lap, last turn, that's what it'll come down to.
And in the high side, Tony knows he's going to have to do it up top if he's going to get it done. Down the backstretch, he tucks back in underneath. The last time Sam Hornish won was last year at Kentucky, almost a full season ago. It seems like it to Sam. Coming down to the checkered flag, Sam Hornish.
Good work, buddy, good work.
Take a look further back. It's Franchitti getting around Mira for 4th. And Sam picks up his first win of the season and 19th of his career. Jackaroo.